talk about, I'm fascinated by the McDonald's system, how they do things. What is the McDonald's system? How can that apply to owning a barber shop?
Okay, so right, McDonald's is anyone, they could hire anyone today and they could work and they could be taking orders with. They have such a system, it doesn't matter who it is, the product is the same. They have a consistent product because their process is the same. So in your shop, you have to have things set up that anybody can set up. Anybody can take care of your clients, that everything is seamless, and that with just a little bit of training, a little bit of onboarding, it's consistent and it stays within your culture. But I do think that does go to hiring the right people that are already in your culture, that you don't have, that they have the understanding, that they have the work ethic, that they show up, that they take care of the clients, that they're dependable, all of those things. So that's how you would get the McDonald's system in a barbershop.
It seems like if I were to put just a one phrase on the McDonald's system, it's just simple.
Yeah.
Anybody, it doesn't require a PhD to come in and do their system. And I've seen that with barbers where their system is so complex that they train, but every barber, for the majority of barbers, want to go off and they want to own their own.
Yeah.
And they get so offended because the barber now leaves and they've put all this time and money because their training system is so complex, or what they offer, that they have to have PhD barbers to work there.
Right. You have, our method, our way,
Yeah.
our scalp treatment, our shaves. This is the way we do it, which is fine. You just have to know that you're limiting who you're bringing on. Your overhead, your training time is higher, and then your clients are going to notice that difference.
Yeah. It just, sadly, when they have to rehire, it takes a long time to build them back up, just in time for them to quit.
Right, and the
go off
owners get
somewhere else.
so frustrated because they want people to come and they want their barbers to stay for years and years and years, but they don't build a system where the barbers want to stay for years and years and years.
So that's the other thing then, is McDonald's has a system.
Right.
And obviously a training system. Do you see barbers with any kind of training systems at all today? Generally, when you go into shops and...
Off the top of my head, I can't think of any. I think if you went and asked some shop owners, especially if they own several shops, they will tell you they have a system. But I would bet if you asked 2 or 3 barbers what their system is, you'd get 2 or 3 different answers.
So that's one of the biggest complaints as well, is that barbers go into a shop and they get so frustrated that the owner was frustrated with them. Hey, you didn't do what you're supposed to do. And they said, well, wait a minute, I didn't know. No one ever showed me. Or there was no process to help them understand what the culture of that shop is and how things should run. So just by having a system alone is gonna elevate your shop.
So I would suggest, if you're a shop owner and you don't want to be there present all the time and you want your shop to run flawlessly and you want it to run the same every day, I would actually invest in a receptionist or a front desk person, because they, just by the nature of their job, and you're not paying them what you're paying your barbers, you're paying them, 15, 20 an hour, but they're the ones that keep everything, the culture of the shop going. They're the ones that are always greeting the guests. They're the ones that are always answering the phones. They're the ones that are taking care of the towels. And then, by example, new barbers will follow in line behind receptionists. It's very popular in salons, and I think barbershops who have owners who don't want to be there all the time would do better to invest in a front desk or a receptionist person